Hi, it's Paul Sakis, Good News Planet. I'm speaking to Michael Bulychev-Okser. Do I say your name properly?
Yes, you.
I did.
Good. Yes, good to hear you, Paul.
Good to hear you too, Michael. Thank you very much. Michael's the founding artistic director of the G.Gershwin International Music Festival. He's also founder artistic director of the Alion Baltic International Music Festival in Tallinn, Estonia. All right. And you're coming to New York, Brooklyn, New York, actually, here on April 27th to May 3rd. The venue is Our Lady of Lebanon Maronite Cathedral. Wow, that ought to be phenomenal. 113 Remsen Street in Brooklyn, New York, which is very close to our TV studio, your nonprofit. And you're doing great things. And tell us about what's going on. Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you so much. I'm a Juilliard graduate, international touring pianist and producer, and I organize events around the world, including the two you've just mentioned. This particular event, G.Gershwin International Music Competition, represents 30 countries of the world and 18 states, so it's international as well as national. And we have some important people who are on our board, including leading specialist in American pop song and George Gershwin, Richard Glazier, David DuBois, Albert Markov, professor at Manhattan School of Music, Itzhak Perlman, and many other important musicians around the world. And it's a great international music competitions where singers and instrumentalists from all parts of the world will take place. I invite everybody to come and to enjoy the great show.
Beautiful. Great. How did you get involved with this?
Well, I was with the show right from the very beginning of the competition. We planned it out in 2013, and that's where it came first into being. And we had wonderful instrumentalists from many countries, including USA, Canada, Germany, China, and many others. But this year it's grown a lot, and I always had an idea to making a competition in the United States, in New York, and we could not find any other better name as the George Gershwin, who is so influential. I would say he's the father of blending the classical styles with the traditional American music such as jazz and later pop and gospel. It's all united with his wonderful man and personality, George Gershwin.
Yeah, George Gershwin is the Rhapsody.
Yes, definitely. And the kids and all the participants who will be performing his music, not just his music, but whoever performs it best will get a special prize. And there's a lot of them doing the Rhapsody in Blue, vocalists performing parts of Porgy and Bess and many others. I think it's going to be very enjoyable.
I'm sure it will be. This is very exciting. You have some websites as well, right?
Yes, the website is very simple to remember. It's just www.brooklyncompetition.com. In fact, George Gershwin was born in Brooklyn. This is why we do this competition in Brooklyn, New York, and to honor his place of and also honor him.
Well, I think it's marvelous. Actually, he was a member of our temple in New York, the Actors Temple as well. I love George Gershwin. I play George Gershwin music on the piano, but I think I'm about 400 steps below the guy and the girls, the boys and the girls that are going to be playing here. You have some very serious musicians, right?
Yes, they are, especially the piano category itself, over 18 years old, represents 15 countries of the world, and many of them are already international competitions winner, at least 3 or 4. Not to mention the others who could become the first part winner, and that would be a great thing to do to win the George Gershwin competition. Who knows?
I agree with you. Well, you have lots of websites for people to look at. You have lots of websites for people to hear some of the music of some of the musicians as well. I have a press release that you were kind enough to send me. I've heard good things about you. A mutual friend, Zeal Greenberg.
Yes, definitely. We're actually working on a big project together with Zeal. We're doing what we call World Island in Greece. The project promote the young youth around the world, which is a WDF organization. So Bill is a great friend of mine, and also I just can't say compatriot because we're doing a lot of things together.
Right, I know that, and that's real good. And actually, Zeal and I have been doing things for many, many years together as well, and that's how we have this beautiful collaboration, Michael. And he was so honored to introduce us. Let me ask you two other quick questions. What's good news for you, Michael?
What's what?
Good news for you.
Good news. Well, isn't it what we are doing now, the broadcast, which brings the great news? That's exactly what is great about it, and I'm very happy to be interviewed by you, which is now taking place.
Thank you very much. It's my honor as well. Our last question
I would
is,
be so happy. I would be so happy to see you at the event if you can find a time. I know how busy you are, but if you can spare a minute and just come and listen to these great performers, it would be great, marvelous.
Yes, I will. I will definitely come up. I will do that. I'll send you a note and let you know that. Let me ask you our last question. Our
Sure.
last question is: our TV studio is right next to you, practically over there. We're in one station away. So on the subway, because you have so many people from so many places, what is peace for you? What's peace, Michael?
Oh, I'm sorry? Say one more time.
What is peace for you? Peace.
The peace is basically it's a kind of complicated question. To me, it's a world without violence, which is unfortunately taking place around the world, but not just the kind of violence as we say per se, like a war, but it's a peace of mind and peace and just being able to enjoy the gift of life, which is the most important thing that if God gives us. Many people don't even realize it. Just so everybody is so happy just to live and to enjoy, for example, the spring around us, which is really beautiful. I don't mean necessarily today, which is a rainy day, but just in general, that's, I think, the most important gifts of life, and to feel it is a real peace, especially when somebody can inside the heart and soul.
Well, it's beautifully stated, Michael. Thank you so much for sharing good news. I will see you, and I'll let you know when I'll be coming up. I recommend it all highly to our audience.
Thank you so much, Paul. You enjoy your day. Thank you. Take care.
You as well. Bye-bye.